I'm so glad to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone has had a good week. All right, so today we are tapping on health and anxiety. And I think this is a really relevant one, of course, for our program, but also just for, our each individual lives, right? Because there comes a point at some time in our life where we're feeling a little bit worried or anxious about how we're doing, within the scope of our health. That could be physical, emotional, whatever, right? And it can just feel a little bit rocky and um, maybe uncertain. And it can really just kind of bleed into all other areas of our life, our relationships and our work and everything else. So we're going to tap on that and we're going to try to get as healthy as possible physically and emotionally within our minds. Excuse me, with this cat. So we're just going to dissipate some of that anxiety, call in some clear, health giving energy that's going to just really fortify us and rejuvenate us. All right. So, wherever you are, I want everyone to just get as comfortable as possible. And it would be best if you're in an upright position rather than laying down. And all we do in tapping, if you're new, is you repeat after me different phrases, different statements. And of course, you can choose whether or not you want to repeat those, if you want to change up the language, whatever you need is, of course, 100% fine. And we're all muted. You can choose to have your camera on or off. Most people have it off. And you're just going to follow me with our points. So we always start with our karate chop, this knife edge side of our hand for our setup statement. Then we're going to go to the top of the head, forehead, side of the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, armpit, kind of right where your bra line is, and your wrists. Okay, those are our points. And these are our kind of where our meridian points are, where we're tapping out some of those stale core beliefs that we might have, different fears or anxieties that might be stuck in our bodies. And we're tapping at that energy so that we can kind of dissolve all of that coming to the surface. All right, so wherever you are, go ahead and get comfortable, get a blanket, maybe a pillow to help support your back, whatever you need. Let's just get a little bit grounded in our body. Let's roll your shoulders back. Close your eyes and just breathe here for a moment. And on your exhale, let it all the way out. One more time. Breathing in, letting it all the way out. Good. And we're going to start with our karate chop. Tap in here. Taking full responsibility for your own well-being. Even though I have anxiety about my health, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I'm so worried about my health, I choose to love and honor myself. And even though I'm anxious about my health, even when I'm not sick, I might spend a lot of time worrying about getting sick, and that doesn't feel good. And even though I have anxiety about my health, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself and maybe anyone else who contributes to this. Top of the head, all this anxiety about my health, all this worry about my health, all this fear. And maybe I'm already feeling sick and worried about it getting worse, or maybe worried about not getting better, or at least not getting better fast enough. Or maybe I'm symptom free right now, but worried that I might get sick. All this anxiety about getting sick. It's good to take care of myself. It's good to take whatever proactive measures I can. But anxiety doesn't keep me healthy. I can do things for my physical well being without being anxious about it. All this fear that I need to be worried to motivate me to take healthy action. If I'm not anxious about my health, then maybe I'll just engage in unhealthy behavior. Maybe I think I need the anxiety to remind me that there are dangers out there, and I'm allowing myself to process that. I choose to be motivated by self love. I choose to love myself so much that I naturally make good choices, that I naturally practice self care, making sure I get enough sleep, making sure I get some exercise, that I'm eating a healthy diet, and not because I'm anxious, but because I'm worth it. And as I allow myself to know that I am worth it, and I practice better self care, I give myself permission to let go of this anxiety, because it doesn't help me get better faster. and it doesn't feel good. I choose to be healthy physically and emotionally. And it takes up a lot of time being anxious. And I have better things to do, better things to focus on. So I'm giving myself permission to feel better, clearing all of this emotional distress. And that boosts my immune system. It helps me feel better physically. And all this anxiety is draining from my body and mind. My mind is feeling light and clear. I'm allowing myself to release anxiety, allowing myself to feel healthier and stronger. I am growing healthier and stronger, letting that take root into every fiber of my being. I can release this anxiety because I know it's just trying to protect me. But I don't need to keep holding on to it. I can trust that I know how to take care of myself physically, emotionally, and mentally. I am feeling all of this worry and fear dissipate from my body. All of this worry and fear being removed from my mind. I'm feeling lighter and clearer. I'm feeling healthier and stronger in body, mind, and spirit. Karate chop. I'm giving myself permission to release all this pent up stress about my health. Anxiety has no place within me anymore. I see it clearly and I allow it to dissolve from my cells, all the way back through my past, all the way back from all the stories I might tell myself. I am allowing peace and surrender to take hold in body, mind, and spirit. So take a deep breath, close your eyes once again, and just give yourself permission to have a healthier mindset because that will lead to a healthier body. And trust that you don't need anxiety to remind you to be safe and healthy, knowing that you have everything you need to take care of yourself. And as you sit here in this space, just communing with your body for a few moments, just placing your hands on your heart and sending yourself a message of gratitude for showing up today, for your body, for everything it does for you. Just breathing here, knowing you can always come back to this practice, always continue to tap it out. And go ahead and open your eyes, roll your shoulders back, give yourself a little stretch. And I'm so glad you all joined today. Hope that was helpful. And we are recording, so I'll send it out to everyone in case you want to do it again. All right, everyone. I hope everyone has a great day, great weekend, and I will see you soon.
Thank you.